Fireman go crazy.
Let's get it, bro. It is about that time of the year. Are you guys ready? Brother Raylon, are you ready? Brother Nick, are you ready?
All
Do you
day,
know what time of the year it is?
I'm ready.
Do you know what time of the year it is? Do you know what time of the year it is? It's football season, fellas.
Dun, dun, dun.
Football is back. Football is back.
Thought I never-
Back to talk about it, the bros. Welcome back to the show. We're the bros. We spit straight facts, no cap. Week 1 of football, ready to commence. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the socials. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button. We're trying to grow the brand, trying to make this big time. We're doing what we can to get our name out there. But big news. Earlier this week, VeonBell parted ways with the Chiefs and made his way to the Ravens. And, you know, his career ain't been the same. He's still young, 29. Ain't past his prime yet, in my opinion. But we're going to see what we got for you. Bros, let me know your opinions. I can pay rock scissors for this one, or I can just pass it on to whoever feel like going first.
It's up to Mr. Brother Raylon over there. I mean, if he would like to go first, then I'll go first. I don't mind. I'll go first.
I got it.
All right. Well, I got it. All right. So, all right. As far as starting off on this topic, oh, I didn't. Okay, go ahead. Honestly, because when I was adjusting my chair, I did not see what you were indicating.
It's cool, brother.
Hey, go for it. You don't really get the chance to start a lot of combos. You go for it, bro. What you got for us? What's your opinion?
Brother Nick. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, so I'll keep it pushing. VeonBell, 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. Bro was a dog. He still is.
I said he ain't out of prime.
But his prediction ain't showing it though. It's not. He was balling with the Steelers. In every right which way, he deserved his money. He was top 3 in the league running back wise during his time with the Steelers. Easy argument for number 1 if you want to be real. He was up there. He didn't get what he wanted. He dipped up out of there, went to the Jets, skunked the NFL up, lost that chance, went to the Chiefs, and then he trying to dog the Chiefs. Like, bro. You first of all, you blessed to even get the opportunity. 2, you didn't make the most of it, bro. Like he was out here saying these approaches trying to trash Andy Reid, like he didn't enjoy his time with the Chiefs. You didn't make the most of your opportunities, and that's what it comes down to. When you get an opportunity in the NFL, you make the most of it. It don't matter who you is, bro. It don't matter who he is.
Okay.
Cam Newton. I really hope y'all go through these comments, man. Somebody said last week when we dropped the Cam Newton video, they said Cam Newton, when the Patriots signed Cam Newton, nobody else gave him a chance but them. They gave him a chance. He came out hot, and in the end, he didn't produce. He wasn't producing. Like, I love Cam Newton as much as the next Cam Newton fan. I hate that this has happened to him, but that's the topic from last week, bro. This week's topic, VeonBell, he did not make the most of his opportunities. So now we're here with the Ravens. First of all, I feel so bad for the Ravens. Like, everybody has torn their ACL with the Ravens in like 1 week. Like, y'all better knock on wood, put prayers up for the Lord, because I swear if Lamar Jackson get hurt, I'm going to cry. Like, everybody on the Ravens is just getting hurt. I'm like, oh my God. It's scary. You have to think, as a Ravens fan, I'd be scared. I'm not a Ravens fan. Y'all see the jersey. But the real topic is, can VeonBell revamp his career? The opportunity's there. There's an argument he should be number one back or number two, if y'all count Lamar Jackson, the running back. But I don't do that to him. I'm not going to disrespect bro. Bro's a quarterback. People like to disrespect him. But Le'Veon Bell is going to be running back number one by all means. Should he and can he revamp his career? My answer to my question is, I don't know. I don't know. This can go one or two ways. If Lamar Jackson shows that he's a great passer and you have to respect the pass, Le'Veon Bell can kill you on the ground and in the air. But if they show they can't throw the ball, Le'Veon Bell is just gonna produce what he's been producing for like the past 3 years. So Nick, I don't know what your feelings are about this, but I hope he can revamp his career.
So to kind of piggyback off your point a little bit. So obviously he did not make the best of his opportunities in Kansas City. And given part, Kansas City is an air raid football team. They are a pass first team, and everybody knows it. Patrick Mahomes gives it to god dang everybody on that team. Whether you are a third or fourth string receiver, Pat Mahomes will find a way to get the ball, whether it's behind his back, whether it's sidearm, over the top, bazooka. They are a pass first team. Yep. And Le'Veon Bell is not going to get a bunch of touches when they are just slinging it all over the field. And the thing is, Le'Veon Bell, in my opinion, is a versatile power running back who will run through your face and can still get to the outside. Given that, obviously when he was with Pittsburgh, he could run through your face and get to the outside and make some big plays. Now, that's the reason why Damian Williams fits so well into the Kansas City's offense, and he exploited the 49ers in the Super Bowl. No slugs to Jordan's team. Given part, I'm not the biggest 49ers fan, but Damian Williams exposed him in the fourth quarter. He had two big runs on them to close that game out. Damian Williams was a versatile enough. When they needed him, they could just throw him in there and it'd be good. Now, Le'Veon Bell, in my opinion, is kind of more like a Zeke. You need to give him more touches to get him going more. You need to get him more involved either way, through the pass game or through the run. The more touches you give him, the better over the course of a game he gets. And that was the thing with Pittsburgh. When he was with Pittsburgh, you keep giving him the ball later on in the game, he's just gonna outgrind you. He's gonna run through you. Now, the question at hand: can he revamp his career with Baltimore? I believe he can, and for this one reason, and pretty much this reason only. Lamar Jackson is still developing as a passer, and that he's going to need some help out of the backfield when he's not having his best games. He's going to need someone to rely on, because it was Gus Edwards, Mark Ingram. He needed those backs to kind of give him, that boost out of the backfield. And now with Le'Veon Bell coming into the picture, they can really open up that running game even more now, because now they have a power running game along with a versatile, explosive run game with Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson can do anything. Lamar Jackson is a pure playmaking athlete who can run faster than anybody out on the field and probably outthrow almost everybody on the field. So I think Le'Veon Bell has potential to revamp his career in Baltimore. Will he do it? I don't know. But the potential and the opportunity is for him to take it.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. So, as y'all said it's potential. But we also seen it's time he made the most of his opportunity. It's time he has it. Y'all saying potential because y'all have faith that he will. But how does his career look if it don't pan out the way he should?
Wasted talent. Wasted talent is the only thing I can think of. You were literally a premier running back with the Steelers. You chose, and honestly, I can't remember the exact details, but I think it was a dispute when he was with the Steelers. They tried to meet what he wanted, but I think he wanted more guaranteed money, and not only guaranteed money, he wanted to be the highest paid running back in the NFL. So basically, he chose money over success, essentially. And granted, running backs should be paid a lot more because they take a beating. Running backs take a beating far more worse than quarterbacks, but we all know quarterbacks are the money makers. They're the shine. They throw the ball over the field. They're like a jump shooter in the NBA, bro. They got all the flash. Running backs take a beating, and if you can get a value running back at a cheaper price, NFL teams are going to do that. Le'Veon Bell had a chance to make money still, but he chose not to. He sat out for a year. He lost that year of NFL playing time. He went to a terrible team. He didn't do none with his career then. He went to a great team with the Chiefs. He didn't do none of his opportunities, bro. He had 63 carries and 17 receptions in 9 games played.
And to piggyback off of that, Le'Veon Bell was having 1,000-yard rushing season plus with Pittsburgh. Given the fact that he was playing over 14, 15 games over the course of the season, he was having at least 1,200, 1,300-yard seasons with the Steelers. And then as soon as you start to see, like, towards the latter part, when he gets to Jets, dude, he was maybe putting up maybe 600, 700 yards max. Like, if that. Like, he was maybe putting up like 400 or 500 yards. The drop-off is so significant from when he left Pittsburgh and when he took that time off to go to New York. That productivity took a stock market crash type drop.
You want to know
his numbers completely?
I got the stats for you. I got the stats. In that year,
I have.
He last played in 2017. He had 321 carries and almost 1,300 yards rushing.
Oh yeah.
With the year off, in 2019, he had 245 carries for only 789 yards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the thing is with him, Le'Veon Bell over the course of his career has not really had a fumbling problem. He has 6 fumbles in his entire career. Over his 7-year career, 6 fumbles, which is maybe a fumble a year, maybe a little bit less. So his ability to carry the rock that's solid. He can tote the rock at any given point in time. So that was never the issue. The talent, the skills, the running ability, that's there. The potential is still there for him to technically rebrand himself in Baltimore. The potential is there. He just has to be willing to take it and stop worrying about all, obviously I know he wants to get paid. I know he wants to be the highest paid running back. But look, you had that opportunity. It's gone now. Look at Antonio Brown, for example. Antonio Brown was kind of the same way. He wanted to be one of the highest paid receivers. He wanted that big contract money. Now he's playing with Tampa Bay, and he's kind of rebranding himself a little bit. He's been kind of quiet down a little bit. He's been playing really good football under Tom Brady. He had a really good game this evening. He had a touchdown reception. He had over 20 yards receiving. He's really starting to kind of rebrand his name in Tampa Bay. I feel like Le'Veon Bell can have that same opportunity coming into Baltimore, because Baltimore is a winning football team and they are going to make the playoffs most likely. And so I feel like, barring any significant injuries due to the Ravens, I think he can really make a name for himself this season.
Let me ask you this, and I'm going to hand this back to JT. If, and it's a big if Le'Veon Bell can get back to prime Le'Veon Bell for these Baltimore Ravens, will it save the day? Will he be such a difference maker that it takes him over the hump of, i.e., possibly getting to the conference championship or even the Super Bowl? If he can be prime Le'Veon Bell, do you think it gives him a chance at that?
He does give them a chance. And I'll tell you this right now, because look, everybody's looking at the Chiefs in the AFC to come out to the AFC. They have been the front runner for the past few seasons.
For sure.
But the one thing about the Chiefs, their run defense is not that great. And their pass defense isn't necessarily the best either. Yeah. And if Le'Veon Bell can pick that Chiefs defense apart, they have a legit shot at beating the Chiefs. Now, it's been the grudge match between the two teams of the Ravens and Titans, though. The Titans have a really well-rounded defense, and Mike Vrabel's done a great job with that team offensively and defensively. So if the Ravens can get past the first few rounds and get to that conference championship, and that way, you get Le'Veon Bell back into the swing of things and playoff football mode, I think he can have potential to open up that game if they so-called do play the Chiefs, or even if they play the Bills. The Bills are another great AFC team that can potentially make it all the way to the Super Bowl. But I do think he can be that big difference maker if he really puts himself to the test.
Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Make sure you check out our older content on our page, but most of all, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and turn that notification button for future videos. See you guys in the next one.